Japan has given the world sushi, judo, and anime, but it'll now be remembered for giving birth to a reckless monster. A monster who's wreaking havoc in the world of boxing. A monster who's eating anyone who dares to stand in his way. He is Naoya Inoue. Want to know what's so special about him? Put your gloves on, because this video is going to tell you what makes him what he is today. So, without further ado, let's jump in. The rise of Naoya. Step into the electrifying world of Naoya, the monster Inoue, a rising boxing sensation who's setting the ring ablaze. This 4-division world champ and the unified super bantamweight title holder is taking victory belts with flair. Inoue's recent triumphs crowned him the WBC and WBO champ, adding to his dazzling collection. What's in the nickname Monster? Well, for Inoue, the Monster isn't just your catchy name. It showcases his immense power and unyielding focus on attacking. But ever wonder why fans scream out their lungs whenever he steps into the ring? His 25-0 perfect record, packed with 22 knockouts, paints a vivid picture of his dominance. Pound for pound, he's praised as one of the best in the ring. The only Japanese boxer to ever claim the top spot, according to the Ring magazine. While amateurs chase headshots, Inoue dedicates his entire training hours to perfecting his body work. Imagine that left uppercut to the solar plexus or a hook to the liver, thrown repeatedly until opponents crumble like breadsticks. You only hear the sounds of broken bones and jaws. Just like in the fight with Emmanuel Rodriguez. Destroying in 2 rounds. Naoya Inoue, the formidable monster of the boxing world, orchestrated a symphony of destruction, leaving no doubts about his dominance in the ring. This canvas was painted with Emmanuel Rodriguez, whose fate was sealed in the crucible of the IBF bantamweight title match. But who truly held the edge? Was it Inoue, his precision lending an edge to the skirmish? Or Rodriguez, steadfast and unwavering in his resolve? What was supposed to be the fight making its place in history seems to be only remembered by Rodriguez. When the bell tolled for the second round, the monster Inoue unleashed a left hook that sent Rodriguez crash into the canvas. Is that a peak of dominance? The body shots that followed spoke volumes of Inoue's sheer force, leaving Rodriguez staggering. He was seeking respite from the relentless assault. And with that third knockout, Rodriguez was down and out. Once again, the Japanese star delivered an impressively fierce performance, solidifying the argument for being potentially the finest pound-for-pound boxer in the sport. But one shouldn't be surprised why this fighter's insanely getting so much attention. Take for instance his victory over the Filipino legend Nonito Donaire, which says it all. Conquering Filipino Flash. In 2022, Inoue aimed to become the undisputed world bantamweight champion. His ambition surged after a blistering victory over Nonito Donaire, taking merely 2 rounds to assert his dominance and seize his 3rd title. Their initial clash in 2019 had been a nail-biting showdown, but this rematch in Saitama painted a different tale entirely. Inoue, adorned with WBA and IBF belts, swiftly added the WBC title to his collection. The audience was stunned as Inoue knocked down Donaire at the end of the 1st round, setting up this exciting moment in the following round. A thunderous left hand dropped Donaire again, prompting the referee to halt the fight. At 29 years old, Inoue wasted no time redirecting his focus towards a grander ambition of becoming the undisputed world bantamweight champion, and fulfilled his ambition when he beat Paul Butler. This wasn't the first time Inoue showcased his dominance. Take the case of his victory over Jason Maloney. Storm of calculated precision and raw power. As the rounds unfurled, Inoue's mastery revealed itself. Recalling that remarkable encounter, Maloney confessed that he had never experienced a blow as impactful in his entire life. But will Inoue's next opponent also express the same sentiment? You're about to find out. Victory over Cool Boy Steph. In a momentous transition to the super bantamweight stage, Inoue made his debut in the ring and etched an electrifying 8th round victory over Stephen Fulton. Inoue rose from light flyweight to become the undisputed bantamweight champion in his last fight. Now in a league of his own at 122 pounds, he adds yet another division to his illustrious repertoire of world titles. Facing off against Fulton, the uncontested titan of the division, Inoue embarked on this monumental challenge without a tune-up match. Fulton, bearing his titles on foreign soil, confronted the Japanese phenomenon, a fresh, formidable threat in his homeland. Entering the clash, neither combatant had tasted defeat. Inoue stood unblemished at 25-0, with a staggering 22 victories by way of knockout, while Fulton boasted a pristine 21-0, 8 record. From the outset, Inoue exhibited the hunger of a warrior, eager and undeterred. As the bout unfolded, Inoue's confidence soared, allowing him to craft devastating combinations while effortlessly bridging the distance between them. With each round, Inoue's power became palpable, manifesting in showers of punches that disrupted Fulton's rhythm. The American attempted to ward off the onslaught, but Inoue's relentless assault chipped away at Fulton's defenses. In a masterful display of skill, Inoue maneuvered through Fulton's guard, delivering ferocious combinations that punished the body and tested the champion's resilience. In a pivotal moment in the 8th round, Inoue's relentless barrage found its mark. The right cross buckled the champion, heralding a seismic moment as Inoue lunged forward with a sweeping left, sending Fulton crashing to the canvas. With that, Inoue stood victorious. One victory is an invitation for another challenge. But will Naoya fight an Olympic champion? The answer that everyone wants to know. Will Inoue fight Ramirez? If your stars are aligned perfectly, then soon you'll see a collision of the boxing titans. Robeisy Ramirez and Naoya Inoue are on a collision course toward the ring, their upcoming fights already sparking excitement and speculation. Ramirez, the double Olympic champ and reigning WBO featherweight title holder, is set to defend against the undefeated Rafael Espinoza. Meanwhile, Inoue, the 4-weight world title holder, aims for the undisputed champ status in 2-weight classes, taking on Marlon Tapales. The odds are heavily favoring both Ramirez and Inoue in their upcoming bouts, setting the stage for a potential showdown. Ramirez, with his lightning speed and skill, faces Espinoza as a favorite. While Inoue is known for his blazing speed and knockout power, he steps into the ring as a dominant force. But as Inoue climbs weight divisions, will history repeat itself? Remember when Pacquiao's knockouts dwindled as he moved up? Could Inoue face a similar fate? The comparison between Inoue and the legendary Manny Pacquiao adds an intriguing layer to this narrative. Inoue, like Pacquiao in his prime, defies the limitations of stature with sheer boxing skills, blazing speed, and devastating punching power. But can Inoue maintain this formidable combination as he climbs the weight classes? With risks growing higher, the challenges will get tougher. So, who will face the monster? Who's next? All eyes are on this guy because he's the reason boxing's getting so much attention. Naoya Inoue's making seismic waves like one in the world of boxing. With his recent triumph over Stephen Fulton, the spotlight's on the monster's next hunt. It secured the WBC and WBO Super Bantamweight titles, cementing his unbeaten record of 25 wins, 22 of which ended with impressive TKOs/KOs. This victory set the stage for a tantalizing possibility, unifying all the belts in the 122-pound division. It would be a feat that could solidify his pound-for-pound supremacy. But what's next in the cards for the monster? Inoue's ambition speaks volumes. He aims to be the first fighter to claim 4 belts in 2 weight classes, and Marlon Tapales stands as a significant obstacle in this pursuit. Tapales, the Filipino southpaw, surprised many by seizing the IBF and WBA belts in a weird split decision against Murajan Akhmadaliev. His unorthodox victory earned him the right to challenge Inoue, a clash that's been labeled as powerful for the sake of boxing. Despite giving away height and reach, Tapales brings a seasoned history to the ring. His experience spans nearly 15 years in the professional arena, showcasing his ability to navigate challenges and emerge victorious. His words echo a sentiment shared by many: the desire to prove oneself as pound-for-pound material. However, lingering in the shadows is the enigmatic figure, Luis Nery. Once a reigning force in the WBC bantamweight division, Nery's journey has been turbulent. Following his 2 missteps against Yamanaka, Nery faced a lifetime ban from the Japan Boxing Commission. Since then, he's navigated through 10 fights across 3 weight classes, briefly entering the 122-pound realm with the WBC belt that Inoue claimed from Fulton. His past encounters with Inoue's predecessors in the ring, coupled with his controversial reputation, paint a grim story. Yet his bold declaration hints at an unresolved rivalry. Inoue's not a monster. He's a little monster. I'm the real monster of 122. I want to take his mask off. A legit tension is brewing, waiting to surface. And speaking of tension, no one can forget Robesi Ramirez. Will Inoue step into the ring against Tapales? Can Nery be able to reclaim his glory? Is the monster's reputation in danger? Write down in the comments below what you think of Inoue's next bouts and who should fight him. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more thrilling content from the world of boxing. Until then, peace out.